Did someone say awkward?
No one said anything.
How many times has something like this happened to you?
Nothing is happening.
Wait, what happened?
But why just stand in an awkward party when you can play one?
Why am I even here? I don't want to play a board game. I want to go home.
It's not a board game, it's a card game. And technically, you're already playing it.
Why am I here? Why are any of us here?
Your Why Am I Even Here cards tell you why you're at the awkward party, but you want to keep them secret so the others don't know what you're up to.
Ha! Sweet! I do want booze and a good time. This is so me.
You're not supposed to tell us what you got.
Why? What do you want?
Love and a meaningful relationship. And maybe networking.
Remember, if you don't like your Why Am I Even Here cards, you can always discard them. As soon as the condition on your Why Am I Even Here card is met, even if it's not on your turn, you reveal the card. The first player to reveal 3 completed Why Am I Even Here cards wins, unless someone otherwise meets the automatic victory condition found on some of them, such as the I Want to Go Home card.
So, how do I actually go home?
I'm glad you asked.
Are you?
Awkward Party is played between 2 main decks of cards, the Why Am I Even Here deck and the regular Awkward Party deck. But there are also 2 variables you need to keep track of. Your individual awkwardness, which you can track with your cell phone and your finger. Also, party interest, which is shared by the group and tells everyone.
How interesting the party is?
Exactly. Your awkwardness can't drop below 1. But if it ever exceeds 10, your social anxiety is just too much. You leave the party and the game ends early. The game also ends if party interest drops off to bed.
Everyone's a snorefest and the party and the game are over?
Exactly.
So what if the party goes off the hook?
Well, the first time, the neighbors complain.
Oh no.
And the second time, the cops get called.
Woo, things are getting crazy.
And the third time, the cops arrive and shut down the party.
Oh, snap.
Really?
Can everyone just chill for a minute?
Well, technically, when the party goes off the hook, everyone's awkwardness gets cut in half.
Oh, that's super chill.
Well, thank you. Each turn is 4 phases. First, you can play 0 to 2 of your awkward party cards. Second, you can discard any number of cards from either hand. Third, you draw both hands back up to the original size. And finally, you drop party interest by 1 at the end of your turn.
So wait, party interest drops every turn?
Yes, but only if you actually reach the end of your turn.
If?
Yes, many cards can actually boost party interest if you play them.
What kind of cards?
Why, all kinds of cards. There are 2 main types of awkward party cards, conversation cards and everything else. You can play a conversation card on any other player so long as they do not have less awkwardness than you do. You can't start a conversation with someone less awkward because you don't have enough confidence unless you play an icebreaker card. Conversation cards can cover a wide range of topics, including sports,
Go fighting stereotypes. They are going all the way this year.
movies,
So while the initial Space Wars were just absolutely magical, the prequels just totally destroyed the franchise.
Have you seen my dog?
politics,
Why can't we have a candidate that lowers taxes and improves services?
Have you seen my dog?
religion,
I am God!
sex,
I like your arm.
personal health,
Does this look infected?
and of course the weather.
Looks like rain.
Yep. Looks like rain, alright.
When someone successfully plays a conversation on you,
So, sex?
you can either play a card from your hand on that same topic or nod politely.
Oh, I guess if there's nothing better to do.
Then anyone else can join in by playing the matching topic from their hand.
Hey, it's all fine as long as it's consensual.
Conversations stay active until one member leaves or something else ends them.
So, what do all these other cards do?
Depends on the card, but most of the cards are pretty self-explanatory, but I'll explain a few of the categories just for fun. Money cards allow you to buy another player's turn. Mixers mix up things a little bit. Party games allow for a little party game action.
Stars?
Grape.
Grape?
Something interesting cards help increase party interest by having something interesting happen.
Where did this goose come from?
Oh, yeah.
Drinks can help lower awkwardness at first,
Oh, yeah!
but if you get drunk, they can actually increase your awkwardness.
Oh, yeah. You are looking good.
Rejection cards cancel a card just played by another player. Roll cards can be played on any players with a myriad of effects. Support cards can help other players when they need it most, and romantic encounters that can add a little spice to the game. Venue cards change the party's location. Examples include a high school prom, an office Christmas party, or a Halloween party.
Why am I the only one dressed up?
Finally, there is one last rule. Now, even when it's not your turn, that doesn't mean you can't do anything. In addition to playing anytime cards like money, rejection, and support, you can also potentially steal the turn from someone else. When the player whose turn it is plays a non-conversation card, if you have a card in hand of the same category, they'll have the same symbol in the top left, you can play that card immediately to steal the turn. The original player's card still goes into effect first, but then so does your card, and your turn continues from there. Unless, of course, someone else steals the turn from you. So that's Awkward Party in a nutshell. Play continues to the game ends, someone wins, or you guys decide to play something else.
I like this game. Helps me get my freak on.
It helps me get past my crippling social anxiety.
It helps me get this party started.
Well, I guess it's better than standing around awkwardly. I mean, we are sitting.
And now you too can take Awkward Party home while supplies last.
Who is he talking to?
Get that goose away from me!